I meant to say on to the next video, right? So over here, yeah, we make abundant tangible habits, right? So it doesn't matter what area of mathematics you teach. Additional mathematics, calculus, pre-calculus, discrete mathematics, Cape mathematics, whatever it is, SAT mathematics, all of that is welcome over here, right? Yeah, that's so just put in that so that everybody understands. I want people to understand exactly why I have made the groups, right? So now I'm going to be talking about over there the other group. Now I feel like I should half and half it. All right, so another one of my, what do you call it, making abundant tangible habits. So why not something that I recently stumbled into, finding the LCM reliably, at least. So one of the ways I make abundant tangible habits is prime numbers, my favorite thing. Just in case you didn't know, prime numbers are my favorite thing in mathematics. So 9 times 3, 9 times 7, 9 times 8, or 8 times 9. And then, of course, you break that down into what you're about to see. All right, so what do we do about that here? Well, three by 3 by 7. 3 by 3, this is up here. 3 terabyte, 2 terabytes, pick the 3. But then, let's do this again. That's a double 3, but this, well, that's a triple 3. Since this was in here, and this is in here, well, so we know we need, see what I say? Hold on. Yeah, we know we need the triple 3. So we can put down we can at least put down the triple 3. We're gonna put down the 7. The 7 is also safe. So yeah. We secured the triple 3 and the 7. And of course, there's nothing larger than the triple 2. So I make space there. So let me do that. No, just in case you lost. 2 by 2 by 2 by 3 by 3, that was 72. So if you were to group this portion here, then that part is 72. That 72 can be multiplied by 21. So you'll know what to put right here. So all we do, multiply 72 by 21. And we'll place that here. So let's see. And so the LCM is 1512. And no matter how many times you multiply it, that's what you're getting. Right? And one day I'm going to do that. One day I'm going to do a series of LCM questions, and each time I'm going to verify it with this website called Calculator Soup. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I feel like that's what I'm going to do next. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite things about prime numbers. Another one of my favorite things, again, I'll probably showcase this time and time again. You've probably seen me do this before. So let's see how quickly I can get that in the next maybe 2.5 minutes. Let's see if I can get that done in the next 2.5. Let's see. So we're going to find the replacement for the middle term using the AC method, but with my spin or my remix to that. It's called AC, but we're not going to multiply the 63 by the 72. Not going to be doing that. So let's use the prime numbers to solve this problem. How can we actually do that? Hopefully I did not write this too small. 3 by 3 by 7, 2 by 2 by 2 by 3 by 3. When you multiply all of this, you get 72. Multiply all of that, you get 63. So let's put that together now. How are we going to get 25 from all of this? What combination of these can we use? That portion gives you 81. And the other part gives you 56. So, what if I were to put an X here and an X here? The good thing is, in this arrangement, plus then minus or minus then minus, in both cases you're going to be subtracting. One needs to be minus, one needs to be plus. Question is, which is which? The larger number is going to be positive, so let's write a plus and let's put a minus here. Now naturally, if you subtract the 56 from the 81, you're going to end up with that 25. Something like this. So let me get rid of all of this. Okay. So let's do this real quick. Bracket here and bracket there, right? The HCF of 56 and 63 can be found using the same prime numbers that we've always been using. So we have 3 by 3 by 7 and 2 2 by 7. So the HCF of these two will be 7, right? 3 by 3 by 7 over that will be 9. The 7's cancel, leaving you with a minus 8x right here. Alright, so here's where we have fun. Plus 81x can be divided by this here, 9. So we're going to have a plus 9x right here. Right, that's how you reliably get whatever comes right here. Alright, so now let's multiply this plus 9x by this 9. We get plus 81x. Plus 9x times minus 8x gives you this right here. So it's safe to put this over here. Now I like to color code, so just so that we don't get confused, right? So we don't get confused. Here's your plus 9x here. And the 7 right there. I know. Your black goes here. Your blue goes here. Put that. There we go, why not? And there we have it. So let's make abundant tangible habits. 7 times 9, 63. 7 times minus 8x, minus 56x, plus 9x times 9, plus 81x, plus 9x times minus 8x. Yeah. prime numbers have never let me down. They've never done that. Right? So for both situations where I needed to find a replacement of 25x, and in a situation where I needed to factorize the 63 and 56 as well as that, and of course, just by taking this term, dividing it by this over here, or even dividing this by this right here, you still end up with the plus 9x here. Right? So plus 81x divided by 9 will give you this plus 9x, or minus 72x squared divided by minus 8x over here. The minus is cancelled. 72 over 8 is going to be, right, a plus 9. X squared over x is going to be x. So there we go. Yeah. So you know what? That's why I like prime numbers. That's why. So let me just do one more thing. Now what else can we do with numbers that are prime? We can reduce that fraction right there to its lowest terms. Yeah, why not? So naturally, you think of 9 times 10. You also think of this. Those are composite. It's not a lot I want to do with that, except I found the HCF of these two numbers. What could I do with that? 9 is 3 times 3. The 10 is 2 times 5. This is 2 by 2 by 3. This is also 2 by 2 by 3. So let's put our multiplication signs together. So what do we do now? So let's put, we have a 2 by 3 by 3. We also have a 2 by 3 by 3. So our HCF is going to be 18. Cool? So we have that. But what if we draw a line through our HCF? So we found the HCF, let's draw a line through that. So now what we have left up here is 5. All we have left down here is 2 by 2. 4 times 2 is 8. Therefore, when both of these are divided by the HCF known as 18, 90 over 144 gets reduced to 5 over 8. This is me making abundant tangible habits, and this is why prime numbers are amongst, if not my absolute favorite thing in mathematics. So if you have anything you'd like to share similar to this, then please feel free to drop it in the group. You're welcome to do so. Right? So now that I've done this at incredible length, now we will be we'll be going over to there on that page, on that group, in that group. Anyway, that's where we need to stay consistent. As I always tell you, honor your commitments.